Hey, my name is Liza, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading for messages you need to hear on manifesting your best self. These messages are meant for you to really tune on into the guidance of a higher power, of spirit, of your subconscious, to ask yourself and meditate upon the messages, asking yourself, how do I get to a spot in my life? Or how do I really embrace the ability to become the best self that I can be in this moment in time? And hopefully it will also bring messages and positive affirmations for you to really keep with for the rest of your week, of your month or year or forever. So with that, we have 4 decks right here. Deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, and deck number 4. Feel free to, and actually not even feel free, but let's take a moment to meditate. Take a nice big deep inhale into your body and exhale. Take a moment to surround yourself with love, with light, with compassion, knowing that all positive messages that really resonate with you are for you to use as tools for healing and for positive manifestation. And with that, take a nice big deep inhale. Exhale. And just take a moment to go to the card that calls to you the most, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your reading. You chose the Bastet Tarot card deck with a Carnelian crystal. So here we have this beautiful Carnelian heart stone. Carnelian brings passion and creativity into your life. It's almost like this gorgeous red color, orangey red color coral. It is within sacral chakra, or like is a stone associated with sacral chakra. So let's go ahead and play the energy of what you need, or the messages you receive for your highest self, to manifest your highest self. Okay, let's go with the first card. Ooh, the Lovers. So within the Lovers, I see there is either a beautiful love within your life, some passion within your life, or there's a message around love. It could be that you're in a loving relationship, or it could be this message around self-love or something that has to do with relationship. It's also a message of union. It's also a message around maybe a decision to be made, choices, but the Lovers is usually about joining together, union, in a very passionate, fiery way in the Lovers. Let's pick this next one. So we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Devil in reverse. All right. Let's just flip the cards to make sure that not all of them are in reverse. Okay. All right, group number 1. So we have this gorgeous message that comes in with the Lovers. There's a union that's trying to happen. In the 10 of Pentacles, it's all about legacy, inheritance, a coming together of abundance. And it is in reverse, which it's almost like I see something along the lines of family. Something with family or manifesting family or legacy. And there are these temptations that are around you, group number one, within the Devil card. We have materialism, we have almost an overindulgence, a temptation. It could also be, this is the card for Capricorn as well. So it can be this card of, in essence, materialism also. But there's this energy around family, materialism. What does that truly mean to you? What does legacy and inheritance truly mean for you? In the Four of Pentacles, we have this idea of wanting to feel safe and secure. And there's this idea around almost a bit of frugality, maybe preserving your energy or trying to conserve monetary energy. And I think it's beautiful to save. I think if anything, it's really necessary, especially if you're in the United States where it's very capitalistic driven and it's like, buy, you need this, you need this. But I also think it's important to be able to allow yourself to give a little, to indulge a little, to allow yourself to play a little. There is this balance between diving on into full indulgence and becoming a total shopaholic and allowing yourself to have those moments of pure pleasure. I would also say within this card, the word shopaholic did come up and it was very strong. If you're trying to fill your cup with materialism or with outside things, this is your time to ask yourself, group number one, how do I release the idea around outside validation to fill my cup or to make me feel better, whether it be this outside appearance of a Lamborghini and a gorgeous house and a gorgeous, partner, and everything is so beautiful. But deep down inside, there is this insecurity going on because what you really need is something more fulfilling. In the Queen of Wands, it's that idea of true passion and courage and determination, and this idea around allowing yourself to step into the fact that you are worthy of all good things coming to you. You are worthy of all blessings. You are worthy of your abundance also. And abundance comes in many forms. All right, there's some rapid change and movement happening, or the card is calling for you to start making these changes and don't wait, group number one. Two of Cups, okay. Again. Ace of Swords. Knight of Cups. Okay, good news is coming, maybe even a proposal. For some of you, you may not want to hear that. Okay, yep, balance, finding meaning, middle path. Yep, that's what I thought. All right. Okay, group number one. With these four cards, it became even more clear. With the Eight of Wands, there's this idea of travel, of movement. For some of you who may be really in love with almost this outside appearance of things, it's almost telling you to go on that retreat, that vacation, or that travel spot to change that perspective. And in the Ace of Swords, we do have that changing of perspective, the new ideas, that epiphany, aha moment that's coming in, like, I totally get it now. I totally understand where I need to change or what I need to evolve into. In the Knight of Cups, you have this person or this energy that's very romantic, and it brings good news, proposals. It's almost an idealistic. Pisces is associated with this Knight of Cups energy. And in the Two of Cups, we have it in reverse where it's almost, again, Two of Cups in the Lovers is actually very good because it shows this beautiful partnership, this connection. I want you to really, and this is coming to me very strong, group number one, it's this message around allowing your partner or not taking your partner for granted just because things on the outside don't look as good as they should if you are in a partnership relationship. For those of you who are like, nope, I'm all about being single, I'm all about living my life, it's all about me right now. just know that maybe part of manifesting your higher self is to let love in. And love doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. If you close yourself off to love in one way, you can easily close yourself off to love in other ways, such as pets or friends or any sort of love and work. If you put up walls in one way around your heart, most likely it's blocking other things as well. So allow yourself to really tune on into that energy of the Knight of Cups. Allow yourself to fall in love with life again. And know that there are more things to fall in love with. It's not necessarily just, again, I keep hearing like material. But if things on the outside don't look as beautiful as you want them to look or want them to be, know that love and life is so much more than just an outside appearance, or feeling really good or chasing that high is another thing that I'm getting. So allow yourself to almost go on that journey and that retreat. In the Temperance, we have this idea of patience. Have patience with your journey. Fall in love with the process. It's also talking about balance. And again, we have finding meaning in the middle path, finding meaning in that balance. It's a very spiritual, almost higher, like third eye chakra kind of card. So that is what we have for the tarot decks. Let's go on in and dive on into your oracle cards. All right, so shuffling these cards. Take time to breathe out. Again, I'm seeing for those of you who are thinking about going on a vacation, but you're kind of dragging your feet around it, go ahead and go on that vacation. This is your sign. Go on that vacation. I don't care where it is. I don't care if it's just a little half an hour car ride to a bed and breakfast, but go ahead and take time to breathe out. Group number 1. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pick this one. Okay, yep, I'm gonna again that confidence. There's this like, the only thing that allows you to not see all the blessings in your life, group number 1, are you and maybe how you think the world should be and how you see things. In the supermoon, and we just had a supermoon, actually we're gonna have 2 this month in August during the at the time of this recording, but emotions are running really high. And ain't that the truth, right? Because we have this beautiful supermoon. We had a supermoon in Aquarius, and now we have a supermoon coming in Pisces. And it's this energy around emotions running high. If you're the kind of person that gets affected by the moon, like me, you're a fellow lunatic, welcome to the club. Emotions can run high, and we tend to take that out on people who are closest to us. So if you're in a partnership, if you're in a bond, or if there is some sort of relationship stuff where you feel like it could be so much better, things could be so much better, this is the time to really dive on in to the fact of what truly matters, and not let your emotions run the show, but let your intuition run the show. Emotions will attach to an action and be like, this is what's wrong, and that's what's wrong, and that's what's wrong. Your intuition will whisper, this is what's happening, and this is how you may feel. And this is maybe a conversation you can have, or this is the middle path, or this is your truth to share. And again, we have confidence is the key to success. So have confidence in yourself to step into your best self. Know that you're brilliant. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are a beautiful being on this planet. And then a personal issue reaches resolution. With the full moon in Cancer, Cancer is the sign of home. Again, we're getting something with relationships, group number 1. A personal issue reaches resolution. So again, there may be an energy, a lot of the stuff that you are feeling where it's like, it's not enough, I want to change, it's like, it will reach its resolution if you allow yourself to understand that life is so much more than what you don't have. Life is so much more than a scarcity mindset. Life is so much more than the outside picture. It's very much an idea of what's inside. And when you take time to look at what really truly lights your soul on fire, especially with the Lover's card, with lighting your soul, what makes you passionate, what makes you happy when you get up in the morning and it's almost this exhale, that is almost how you will reach the energy of your highest self, group number 1. Last oracle card for you. I want to pick a goddess that you can lean on right now, group number 1. Forgiveness. Sekhmet. Sekhmet. Forgiveness. Yep. Acknowledge the hurt and allow yourself to ascend. Sometimes our emotions in our past and the past hurt, or maybe even hurt of the present, can really affect how we see things around us. If you will give yourself time to heal, to lick the wounds, to forgive, then the emotions almost melt down and you allow yourself to see things from a clear perspective. So really allow yourself to see that there's more than just what you may be perceiving, group number 1. Know that there are things and blessings in your life that you already have and that you are enough. You are worthy of all these blessings. Take time to breathe out, take time to change up the perspective and lean on in to what really lights you up in an energy of love. All right, that concludes your reading and I will see you next time. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. You chose the Moonchild Tarot deck with this beautiful blue howlite. Sometimes we think that this is turquoise. It actually is not turquoise. It is blue howlite, a stone of truth, but also very calm truth. Truth from a very calm and grounded place. So let's dive on into your reading on messages you need to hear to manifest your best self. Ooh, this one really is popping out to me. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, finding that balance or trying to find that balance, that internal balance. We're going with the King of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. All right. The 4 of Cups. And the 9 of Wands. Right, ooh. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. All right. So group number 2, for the first card you received, it was the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles is a card all about maybe a decision that needs to be made, maybe a monetary decision that needs to be made, a work decision that needs to be made, earthly decision, material decision, or this desire for balance, being able to juggle different aspects of your life. A lot of things I hear is work-life balance. Work-life balance is a beautiful thing that you can be able to juggle. In the King of Pentacles, I see someone who is successful, super successful in terms of their monetary abundance. They are a giver. They lead with generosity, and they are someone who I can see is an investor, someone who feels incredibly financially secure. In the 6 of Wands, we see this energy of success and feeling like I am successful, I am here, I have worked hard. But in the 4 of Cups, it's almost this energy of dissatisfaction, feeling a little bit apathetic, feeling like I don't have exactly what I need, or it's almost like it's almost there. I could be able to have this, but I don't. It's this very cup half full kind of energy. And the 9 of Wands, it's a message that's saying things will always get more challenging before they get better. The 9 of Wands is a fighter. It's almost that Christina Aguilera song, like, makes me that much stronger. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I think it's normal when things don't go our way, group number 2, to not get dissatisfied, to not feel like, okay, let's just burn everything down. the world is not working with me right now and I forget who I am. If anything, this deck is reminding you to remember who you are. Remember your successes. Remember how far you have come. Remember that, yes, juggling life and dreams and passion is a challenging feat, but it also means that you are living. It also means that in Three of Wands, you are expanding. You are expanding your horizons. You are growing. And the Eight of Pentacles is the card of, so Seven of Pentacles, you're reaping your harvest, or planting your seeds and reaping your harvest. Eight of Pentacles is you're getting that much better at your skills. You're getting that much better at your craft. So it's almost reminding you that these things take time. Even in the Ten of Swords, if we feel like everything fell apart, that things don't go our way, it's telling us don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you from reminding yourself how far you have come on this journey. Whoop. That card just is dying to come out. It was like poking out at me. It kept poking out. All right, let's see. Last card here. The Tower, yeah. Again, when things do not go our way, it is an opportunity for evolution and change. I see a natural boss or leader within you, group number 2. And it's funny, I was talking to someone the other day, giving someone a reading, and they were like, I don't see myself as a leader. I don't see myself as a boss. If you are the head of a household, if you are a parent, if you are a leading figure within your community, within your work, if you're someone even that you're not, let's necessarily an employer, you're an employee, but you're someone that people always come to, that makes you a leader in this realm. That makes you someone that people can lean on. I look at leaders like a wolf pack. The wolf, the alpha wolf, or the leader of the pack isn't at the front of the pack. They're behind, watching everyone, making sure everyone's okay. So the alpha wolves, or the leader of the pack, are always behind. They're not the front ones. Usually the ones in the front are like the babies, and then like, you know, other parts of the pack. So if you are the type of person that you're behind and you're watching, you're making sure everything is okay, you're still a leader. And this deck is reminding you, or this reading is reminding you, that when things fall off course, that doesn't define your success. That doesn't make you any less than. And that's something I'm hearing. You are not less than. You are not less than. Know that your perception around sometimes dissatisfaction and apathy is messing with this vibe of really being an abundant leader, someone who gives, but in a way that is balanced, in a way that is healthy. Know that when challenges come up, it's just a sign that you are expanding into that role, into that power, into that higher self. It could even be a calling to you, group number 2, to really step up into a leadership role, to stop hiding, to stop feeling like, well, what if things go wrong and then I'm the leader and I'm at the top of the food chain and then it's all on me. No. Expand into those things. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Allow these challenges to help you build resilience and allow them to evolve. Within that, you will find your success. You will find your success. Do not give up. Grit. Be almost stubborn about it, group number 2. Don't give up. That's one thing I'm hearing. Don't give up. Keep on going. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you. This is the Mermaid Oracle deck, and this is the one that called to me the most. Patience. Patience, group number 2. Have some patience. I know it gets frustrating, but have that patience. Breathe, 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 breathe. So we have that patience. Let's see what else we have. This one's really calling to me. Healing. Okay. Take time to heal, group number 2. Friendship. All right. Letting friends in. Okay. Content. Yep. Again with the content. So in yoga philosophy, santosha is the ability to feel absolutely content with everything that you have. Content I think it's also a gift that us human beings, when we are absolutely content with all that we have. But in order for us to get to that space of contentment, we have to eventually release dissatisfaction. We have to eventually release what could be, or what we do want, or what could change. And we have to start leaning on into what we have. I see within this reading, group number 2, for some of you, you already have the boss-like presence. You already have that abundant energy. You already have the abundance. You have a lot of these things, but it's maybe hard for you to see it when things go awry, when things just fall off course. So practice finding contentment in the process of just living, just being. Heal from whatever went wrong, and then allow yourself to start over. I see an energy of leaning on friends, talking to your friends. Maybe your friends are going through something similar. And of course, having patience, group number 2, having all the patience for when these things don't necessarily work out in your favor and the way you want them to. Let's go ahead and pick a goddess that is calling to you today. Okay, 2 goddesses are coming on out. Integrity. And again, the forgiveness card. If you were leaning towards group number... So this reading sounds very, very similar to group number 1, group number 2. So if you're between number 1 and number 2, you can definitely use the messages in any of these decks, in all of these decks. They're all meant for your growth. But they also got Skemet, which is the goddess of forgiveness. Acknowledge the hurt and allow yourself to ascend. So acknowledge that was a kick in the gut. That was a kick in the groin. Okay. I'm going to heal. I'm going to mourn. I'm going to eat ice cream, eat Ben & Jerry's and Netflix for like a little bit. And then I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to refresh and I'm going to start again. And then comes in the 9 of Wands energy, which is all about, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep on going. Then we have Masu, which is the goddess of integrity. Remember what you stand for, especially when no one is looking. There is this idea of outside validation. Again, it sounds so similar to group number 1, but it's almost this, I want to be seen. I want to be known. I want people to acknowledge what I have done. I want to be validated from the outside. Masu is saying, you don't need to be validated from the outside. Find that validation within and keep going. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You need to prove yourself to yourself. That's it. And then you keep going from there. So remember what you stand for. Remember what you're working for. Remember who you are, especially when no one is looking, especially when challenges come up, especially when there's like, you know, maybe you're building, I keep seeing like a brand. So if you're building something, I keep seeing a brand. So if you happen to be building something, group number 2, and you feel like it's like 0, you're at 0, remember what you stand for, especially when no one is on your no one is on your radar, or you're not on anyone's radar. It's just like, it's the beginning. No one's looking, no one cares. Great. That's a great place to start, because that means you can expand, you can allow yourself to make mistakes. When mistakes happen, or when life throws you things, it's not that big of a deal because you're not so high up. But if you are someone you're like, oh, I'm really, really high up, don't let other people's opinion of you change your integrity. Keep going, regardless of outside opinion. So with that, group number 2, just want to pull one more card. Believe in the impossible. I mean, that is just the best. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. And it's a blue moon this upcoming month, group number 2, during the time of this recording. So this is your time to set intentions. This is your time that if you're like, I'm ready to step into the power of my best self, believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. And keep going from there, group number 2. I really hope this reading served you, and I thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading on messages on how to manifest your best self. Ooh, tongue twister. So for that, let's go ahead and dive on in. You chose this Tarot of the Divine tarot card deck, and the crystal that I chose to pick with this deck to help you kind of focus your energy on it is this Onyx egg. Woo! Onyx is all about protection. It's all about the energy of grounding. It's associated with the root chakra, so it is a super cool black egg. So with that, let's go ahead and dive on in and shuffle the cards. Okay. In the Four of Swords and within the Hangman group number 3, I'm already hearing a call for rest. I truly think if you have been burning the candle at both ends, we have Sleeping Beauty here as the Hangman, and then we have the Four of Swords, which represents rest, which represents sleep. And if you are one of those people that you're like, I do not have time, maybe you're working from home and you just had a newborn and you're like, rest? What is rest? A lot of my friends and family members just had newborns. I just became an aunt. So rest is sometimes, it does feel like it's a privilege, and it should not be a privilege, unfortunately. We should fight for our own rest. We should fight for our own sleep. So do whatever it is you can to start getting the rest you need, group number 3. That's what I'm hearing. You're not going to be able to think straight. You're not going to be able to step into the power of your best self if you are not getting much needed rest. You're going to just be in zombie mode all the time. One thing that one of my loved ones said was, she just had the baby, and maybe you don't believe in this, but she just had her baby sleep with her. And so when the baby cried for milk, she just was like, up, and she just breastfed her right there and then. Again, that may not be an option for everyone, but that's something that she did in order to help with rest, because maybe she couldn't, afford the time of her family members and friends to come on over and help out for nights. Some people will get nurses to help out during the night time. That being said, not all of us can afford that privilege. So do what you can, group number 1, in any way, even if it means maybe taking a snooze when you can, at work during times when you don't have the energy. I'm really serious. Like rest is key, and do not take that for granted. And for those of you who may feel like I'll rest when I die, know that that may come sooner if you don't take the time to rest now, and you want to live a full, happy, and healthy life. So take the time to rest so that you can live a long, happy, and healthy life and step into that power of your best self. So that's one of the first readings I'm getting. Okay, then we have the Ace of Cups, talks about love, new beginnings, new chapters. Ooh, I see something with a new relationship. Some sort of happy, healthy new relationship, letting a new relationship in. And the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, we have this beautiful new beginning, or almost like a bringing two aspects of yourself together, group number 3. All right, let's see, maybe a little bit more on that. The Chariot talks about a sense of success, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, feeling like things may have not gone your way, that you have been betrayed a little bit. All right. The Three of Swords in reverse. The King of Coins. Okay. I'm hearing this energy. I give so much of myself. I give so much of myself. This isn't just a call for rest as physical rest, group number 3. This is giving something a rest. This is giving something a rest. Something is not clicking in terms of energy. The math ain't mathin'. There are relationships that are coming to you that you have that are so fulfilling, like in the Two of Cups. So beautifully fulfilling. In the Ace of Cups, it's talking about that beautiful new beginning. I'm seeing engagement. I'm seeing moving in. I'm seeing like all these good things coming up. But with that, there are individuals who may take advantage of your kindness. Yep. Here we go. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the Page of Coins. There are individuals. So the King of Coins talks a little bit about a very generous leader who can literally carry the world on their back. They're strong, they're hardworking, they're very giving. In the King of Coins, in reverse, it could almost be that message of there are individuals who kind of do the opposite. They emotionally dump on you, maybe. They take a little bit too much of your energy. It's like they're taking. The situation is taking. And they're like, you need to fill your cup again. You need to fill it with individuals that truly make you happy, that truly make you content. Step away from situations. So in the Ten of Swords, if you feel like you've been betrayed over and over and over again, especially by family members, especially by people you trust, group number 3, and I'm sensing that within the Ten of Swords, if it's family that's taking from you, now is the time to take a step back and reevaluate and maybe lean on into chosen family. If it is your chosen family who may have hurt you, now's the time to step on back and lean on individuals or family members who are more loving towards you, who see you and love you just as you are, and they're not taking from you. They're allowing you to rest in their presence and vice versa. And the Ace of Coins, again, this new beginning or it's almost like this new beginning of abundance, of energy. When it's in reverse, it's almost like this pause in that energy. The Three of Swords talks about heartbreak, but in reverse, we're finally trying to heal from that heartbreak, or it's almost this message of coming into that healing of that heartbreak. And in the Page of Coins, it speaks a little bit about starting to learn about yourself, learn a little bit more about what is taking from you and what isn't. And the Seven of Cups, there are all these opportunities, all these parties to go to, all these things to do, all these plans to make. And in reverse, it's almost like hoarding. It's almost like chaotic. It's almost like there's too much going on. There's too much energy happening. It's like left and right and this and that. And it's funny because in the beginning of the reading, I sensed a little bit of that. It's this giddy, almost all over the place kind of energy. That too may be taking from yourself, group number 3. It's that energy of almost all over the place. So get organized. Get organized. Learn about who takes from your cup, what situations take from your cup, what situations have taken from you, and what needs to be healed. Let's pick one more tarot card. Nine of Cups. This is Shahrazad and her lover. The Nine of Cups speaks about this beautiful luxury, this emotional contentedness, feeling really like a bubble bath. That's the best way to describe the Nine of Cups. It's like this beautiful, luxurious bubble bath. In reverse, again, it's almost this resistance to that energy. I guess the message is relationships and things do not have to be so challenging, do not have to be so heartbreaking, do not have to be so hard. It actually can be a moment of pure just exhale. There's a movie, Waiting to Exhale. I love it so much. It was one of those very early 2000s, late 90s movies. And it talks about waiting to exhale, and it's, rom-com, and it's very corny. The messages are very corny, but there's this message behind it. In waiting to exhale, it's almost like you're waiting to feel safe. You're waiting to feel held. You're waiting for that luxury, that emotional contentedness to come in. So I would say, group number 1, learn what makes you exhale. What makes you pause? What makes you breathe? Invite that energy into your life. Invite that waiting to you know, because there is this energy of go, go, go just a little bit. Maybe not necessarily in an ambitious way, but not necessarily in a, it's hard to explain. Maybe it is a little bit an ambitious way of go, 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 but more so within the mind, it's like, I have to do this, I have to do that, we gotta go here, we gotta go there. It's almost like your mind is more not allowing you to take a moment to breathe, to exhale, to rest, and to lean on into the things that give you much needed rest. Group number 3. Let's dive on into some oracle cards. All right, so let's pull our first oracle card. Ooh, what are you being called to create? What did I say? I don't know if some of you had new babies. If you are a new parent, this is your time to conserve your energy. This could also be what are you called to actually create within your life. This deck spoke again about giving yourself the rest, the time to learn about this new beginning, this new birth within your life, how to exhale, how to really release that. So what are you being called to create within this new chapter? Group number 3. Let's choose this one. Replenish. Self-care, giving from a place of plenty. I mean, I said it already, but I'll say it again. The sacred well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. She's also, I love it. She's holding onto her sacrum and she's holding onto her heart. If you have a family, this message, especially group number 3, if you happen to have a family, if you happen to be wanting to start a family, or if you just had your first baby, I'm being really honest with you. Maybe it's not necessarily a baby or family. Maybe it's a new job, a new position, or you just wish to manifest a new chapter within yourself. That's going to create an energy that needs a different kind of replenishment. You're going to need to reevaluate where you put your energy. Is it the to-do list, or is it on the things that matter? Is it on things that aren't really priorities, or is it the things that are actual priorities? Where do you need to shift your energy so that you can give more to yourself, so that you can give from a place of plenty? So again, find that exhaling moment. Group number 3. Reevaluate that. You need that care. You need that self-care. Take that break. Go on that spa trip. Hire the grandparents or a babysitter. Do what you can. It's funny because group number 2, I was saying, be mindful of indulging too much. You guys need to indulge a little more. Indulge a little more so you can get that much needed rest, right? That replenishment that you need. Hold your vision. Okay. Hold on to your vision. Fixed moon. Your hard work is paying off. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Again, new beginnings. You may be in a new chapter. Group number 3, your hard work is paying off. Hold on to your vision. But as you hold on to your vision and all your successes, also take time for rest. Everything is coming together. Be kind to yourself, but also know that you're worthy of giving from a full cup. You're worthy of giving from a place, and you're worthy of reevaluating your whole schedule and your whole time, so that you may be able to manifest your best self from a full cup. So I really, really hope that that message served you. Protect your energy with the black onyx. Protect that energy. Protect it, girl. All right. I will see you again soon. And thank you for joining me. Hey there, group number 4, and welcome to your reading. You chose the Star Spinner Tarot deck. I'll link all the decks in the bio, and it came with, or it was chosen with, this beautiful selenite heart. Let's see if we can get a close-up on this. There it is. All right, beautiful. So you have this gorgeous selenite crystal. This crystal is associated with the goddess Selene, the moon, and just clearing energy. It's known to be almost as clearing as the quartz crystal and things like that. So it's really funny with this stone, even because it's reflecting a good amount of light, it's kind of hard to see it, or it's kind of hard for the camera to focus on it, but this is the selenite crystal stone. Associated with the moon goddess Selene, for clearing out old energy and inviting in a new positive vibration. So let's go ahead and dive on into your messages for manifesting your best self. Group number 4. We have strength. Okay, we have strength within the first card, manifesting that strength. The Knight of Wands, going for things. All right, I really love it. Love the energy. The Two of Wands, okay, planning things out, making those goals. I almost feel like there's this gregarious, almost Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy happening on here. Okay, the seven of cups. A little disorganized. All right, let's actually go with this and then with this. So we have Page of Swords and then the Two of Cups in reverse. Lots of romance happening with you guys. In every deck I pull like a Two of Cups or something with romance. Seven of Wands, all right. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, group number 4. I am sensing in the beginning, I was getting this energy of strength, fortitude, going for things, not being shy to plan these goals out. And especially in the Knight of Wands, this is this energy of, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to jump right in. It's almost like if you have, or I'm seeing this energy or this vision of someone who's dipping their toes in, these cards are kind of telling you, don't dip your toes in. These cards are telling you to go for it, especially within this gorgeous Knight of Wands card. And here we have the Fortitude card right there, which is absolutely stunning. The Two of Wands is like, make those plans, make those goals. Don't be afraid to do that. Make those plans, go on that journey, make that decision, whatever decision that is. Because yes, it can be a bit overwhelming. We can feel a bit disorganized within the Seven of Cups. It's like, I have all these opportunities and she's this mermaid, like, where do I go? What do I do? But I think it's really telling you to get organized. This is very much a get organized. Get organized. In the Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords, you are about to go on this beautiful journey where you start to learn new things. Maybe it's going back to school, maybe it's learning a new skill, but it's definitely enriching your life with education. Page of Swords is the card that wants to learn. We have Gemini energy. We have this desire to communicate and to have engaging conversations and have aha, new ideas, new perspectives. I would also see within the Two of Cups in reverse, this is an interesting card, but in this particular reading, group number 4, if you are more interested in self-love and self-care and bringing that energy to yourself, that is actually what I'm seeing in the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is all about this energy of partnership, this energy of loving one another, this energy almost of marriage. But I also would say within this deck, it's almost like preserve your energy. Be resistant. Take care of you. Put your oxygen mask on first. This may be a time to be a bit selfless in your selfishness towards yourself. I'm feeling it's this time for you. It's not this time for anyone else. It's not this time to go chasing around, willy-nilly. Chasing love. It's this time to give that love to yourself, to give that strength to yourself. True love will always be there. True love will always be there, especially if you focus on the relationship with yourself. Marriage and partnership will always be there. But you also have to put up healthy boundaries to take care of you. All right, again, 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. The 5 of Cups. This grieving time. This is a relationship. I just got so sad out of nowhere. If you were good friends with people in the past or made good friends and they did not appreciate you, group number 4, if you happen to be maybe a college student and you're doing really well in school, everything's going really good, and you think you have like friends that are on your side, and then they may have turned around and they may actually not be in your favor, just remember that friends, true friends, accept you no matter what. With tears running down your face, at your worst, at your best, at your most angry and frustrated, and at your best self. They don't weigh you down. You don't need to dim to fit in. And I'm sensing there's this energy around, I want to please others. I want to validate others. I'm willing to look a little ridiculous if that means people may appreciate me more. There is this energy of, I'm sensing something with friends. Friends, maybe romantic relationships. But it's almost like you are a kind and giving person, group number 4, but don't give unnecessarily, and also don't be catty back. Don't be catty back as much as you may want to be, but know that you're better than that. Be strong. Be strong in that fortitude. Be strong. Okay, we have the judgment card. Judging yourself, maybe. Not wanting to make the decisions that you have to make. Something with Queen of Cups in reverse. So, okay. All right, group number 4. This is a clear message coming on into you. If there are friends that it's almost like childlike, and you're looking at this reading and you feel like this person said they were my true friend, and this person said they were my true boyfriend or girlfriend, or this person was true to me. I'm almost hearing like a child, it's again, I'm hearing academia and almost childlike high school. It's like childish cattiness, judgment, a little bit of judgment, a little bit of self-judgment going on, but without proper reflection. It's very easy to be catty back. It's very easy to be like, you know what? Way harder. You need a lot more strength to focus on your own mat, to focus in your own way that is healing to you, to understand that people hurt you and you may want to lash out immediately, but this is not the time to do that. This is the time to focus on yourself, to get organized on what do you want? What do you want to do? How do you want to live your life? What actual type of energy do you want to invite in to your life that isn't fake? No fake energy. That's another thing. The sword's cutting through that BS. Learn about yourself. Learn about the people around you. And go on that journey to healing. The Queen of Cups is the queen of healing and therapy, and it's a teacher, it's a nurturer, and you may be like, I don't want to go on that journey. But it may be the healthiest thing in order to grieve and understand that outside relationships don't define who you are. Likability does not define who you are. Popularity does not define who you are. Let's pull one more card for you guys. This one is also calling to me. The Hermit. What did I say? You don't, and it came in upside down. You don't want to take time just to build a relationship with you. This card is saying It's time to find alone time. It's time to be alone. It's time to be on your own. But it's upside down, which is almost like I'm resisting. I'm resisting being on my own. I don't want to be on my own. I want to be surrounded by all these fish and all these things. But this is actually what you need to step into your highest self. You need to focus that energy on you. You need to be your own best friend. You need to be your own soulmate. You need to be your own person that embraces you and accepts yourself fully on your own before anyone else around you can be that person. So be alone. Be comfortable with being alone. Because in being alone and finding that strength and just diving on in and preserving that energy and going for it and being the gregarious person you are, that's what I'm getting, this giddy, gregarious energy. It's like, I'm good. I know I'm the life of the party. Sometimes that may make other people feel insecure. Don't run after those people. The moment you see it, be like, okay, I'm still going to do me because I love me. I care about me. I truly do in a deep way. Don't just do it to be like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care to be petty. No, genuinely find the content energy of what it feels like to be alone, to be one and make friends with loneliness. And that's okay. That's okay. Don't get into that catty nonsense, group number 4. I don't know what that is. But know you're worthy of true friendship, true relationships. But the most amazing soulmate relationship you're going to get into is the one with yourself. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. The energy is gaining momentum in a waxing moon. You're growing, you're evolving, you're stepping into that power. Don't let anyone dim your light. Okay, personal issues reach resolution. Let's do one more. Really good one that I haven't, it really needs to be said. Let's pick this one. You and your loved ones are safe. We're still getting this almost new moon in Cancer, full moon in Cancer. You're a very nurturing person. Group number 4, incredibly nurturing person. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. You're getting water-like energy, nurturing energy. What goddess do you need? What goddess do you need to call upon? Group number 4. Whoa, this one just came out at me. Willpower. My will alone is strong enough to carry me towards my dreams and beyond. Willpower. I'm telling you, group number 4, you have a strength. You have a strength. You have an energy. You're very nurturing, artistic, creative, even getting a gregarious energy. Don't let other people dim your light. And don't dim your light because you feel like you have to because of other people. Meditate and contemplate. Go into yourself. Learn about yourself. Have an aha moment. Learn in general. I'm seeing a learn in general energy. And have that willpower, that strength to know you are enough to carry yourself towards your dream. You are enough. It says right there, my will alone is strong enough to carry me towards my dreams and beyond. So have that. Circe is the, and Circe, I love Circe. Circe is that goddess witch that do not care. She do not care how people see her. She does not care. She does not care. She has that willpower. She takes care of herself and she's like, I'm gonna put my oxygen mask on before anyone else. I do not care what you think of me for doing it. And I know if you understand why I do it, you're a true friend. Inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. How many more messages do you need, group number 4? That's really it. The waterfall. Inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Step into, don't be afraid to take up space, group number 4. Don't be afraid to take up space. Know that this is your life, that your relationship with yourself is the most abundant relationship you will ever have. Put on your oxygen mask first. Take care of yourself. Allow any personal things to heal on their own by finding and learning about the inner healing, but stop giving that energy to things and people that just don't serve you. Take care of yourself. Find that inner willpower. You are so strong, so confident. You have it in you. You and your loved ones, your true loved ones, are safe. Your energy is gaining momentum. Find that inner confidence to be truly you, group number 4, and your best self will manifest from that place. That is what I'm getting for your reading. So with that, take that with you. Meditate on that message. And whatever doesn't really resonate, leave the rest. But do you, group number 4, and you should be so proud of who you are. You're a beautiful energy, confident, radiant. Step into that power. And don't worry about what anyone else thinks or says. All that matters is your own relationship with yourself. All right. Thank you so much for joining for your reading, and I will see you next time. Bye.